Hi y'all. I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, and that's because I've had a lot going on. In December, I hit my toe, and it was sore for like 2.5 weeks. Excuse everything in the back. That's some balloons. I'm ready to go to a friend's house for a Valentine's Day shindig. I wanted to wear red, but I didn't wear red. I didn't feel like going to the store to get a red shirt, so I didn't wear red, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, that happened in December. I had a lot of turbulence in December. Then I ended up getting sick at the first of the year. I was sick. I had fluid on my lungs, and I had to go to the hospital. I went to urgent care, and then they told me I had to go to the doctor. I'm gonna give y'all more information about that. Then recently, on January 18th, as I got out the hospital, that my family called me to tell me that my first cousin, who was 45 years old, was going to hospice. So I was like, okay, she going to hospice. Everybody knows what hospice means. I know that wasn't a good sign, but I was hoping and praying, that it would turn out well. Come to find out, it didn't. My cousin died like about a week, that next week after I got to the hospital. And God gave me a dream, he gave me a dream 2 days before, and she said, cousin, I have a new home in heaven. I was so sad. So that's one hurdle me and my family had to go over. And it was, she made her peace with God, her daughter said. And, she talked to God about whatever it is she needed to talk to him about. So her and God got that together. I was sad to see her go because clearly I'm 45. Then my cousin is 45. So I didn't want to see her leave earth like that, but it's not my call. I guess God called her, or either she told God she was okay with going. I don't know. She was in a lot of pain, so maybe she got tired of the fight, or I don't know, because I really wasn't talking to her like that last month. But I did see her 3 weeks before she passed. My birthday is December 20th. I seen her December 22nd, and she died January 18th. So that was a blessing. I did see her. I didn't go and observe her in the casket because that's not something I do. I just don't like to do it. I like to remember people how they are. But my cousin, I talked to her the day before she passed. I called her daughter to ask her daughter a question, and she said, because I said I wanted to talk to her mother, but I said I'd talk to her the next day. She said, no, you can talk to her now. So this is nothing but God. Lo and behold, y'all, if I don't tell you, my cousin, I said, hey, cousin, this Tasha. I said her name, and I said, I love you, and I'm praying for you. And my cousin said, okay. The next day, her daughter texted the family with the family text and basically said that cousin, went home to be with the Lord. Yeah, I was just crying. I was bawling. I was wailing. She had a lot of people praying for her, my spiritual mother, my family. A lot of people were praying for her, but God knows everything. He sits high, he looks low. So I was just hoping, for a longer time to be with her. That's why we really have to take advantage of our people we're with now, because nobody is promised to be here. And me and my cousin had our ups and downs in our relationship, but I'm so glad that the time she left to be with the Lord, we were talking. A lot of that stuff was petty stuff, and y'all, I just encourage y'all, even sometimes I get into it with my mama a lot, because she's stubborn. People say I'm stubborn, and we don't see eye to eye. She's opinionated, I'm opinionated, but I just say, try to work out your differences with your family members, because when I say it hurts, it hurts. My cousin, her passing hurt me worse than even my dad. My dad passed July 20th, when C-19 first came out. So he died then, and I was hurt. But my cousin, I guess, since we had a bond and we always talked on the phone, me and my dad would talk on the phone maybe every other week or every week. We had a bond, but it was just different. And baby, when I say I miss my cousin, I miss her. Even in spite of everything we went through, I miss her. And I just say, y'all, if y'all have something going on with y'all family members, your brother, just forgive them. Even if they hurt you in a way that's inappropriate, physical abuse, verbal abuse, backstabbed you, forgive them. Don't hold it. I'm not saying you got to be in their face, but just forgive them. People trying to come over in my lane. Forgive them and move forward. Even if you're not going to hang with them, just get it off your chest. Forgive them. Even you can just speak to them. Even if you have to just speak to them. Let that be. And I'm not telling you this because I'm trying to make you do something. I'm just saying, if I wouldn't have made amends with my cousin, I know that would have hurt me to my core. I would have been crying real bad. But I can't believe I didn't even cry at her funeral. Because I usually cry. I didn't look in the casket and I didn't go to the burial site. I just went to the funeral. I did a poem. I might come on here and read the poem. I did a poem. I didn't go to the burial site, but I went to the repast, which was afterwards when we all get together. But I didn't go. I didn't look in the casket because I wanted to remember her and how I remember my cousin was sitting in that chair. My cousin, y'all, didn't even look sick. She didn't even look sick. She was still plus size. I'm like, most people who have cancer, they look so skinny. She didn't even, her weight was, she still had weight on her. So I was very surprised about that. But, you know, God allowed whatever to happen. So I just pray for unity for all family, all people who are going through, people who are in disagreements, people who have unforgiveness, bitterness, and hurt towards one another. I pray for healing in y'all hearts right now. I pray for divine healing for everybody who is not talking to mother, dad, siblings, friends, co-workers, neighbors, aunts and uncles. You know, I pray that we all allow forgiveness to come in. You know, I really do, because it's really hurtful when you see people going through stuff like this. Because I was hurt about my cousin, baby. Think I wasn't? Oh, yeah, I miss her, too. I thought me and my cousin was going to grow old, be 80 years old, eating popcorn and bonbons, and talking about the good old days. This is what I thought. I really thought that. I thought this girl, well, I didn't think she was going to live forever, but I just thought, oh, my cousin going to live a long. I still can't believe it, y'all. I don't want to get too teary-eyed, because I am an emotional baby when it comes to people I love. You know, I love people, even the ones I didn't got into it with, who have backstabbed me. Even people I didn't did something to, which I've said some stuff. That's my problem. When I being emotional and saying the wrong thing. But right now, I just pray on this phone for everyone who's going through with family members, friends, associates. I pray for healing in y'all hearts. I pray for God's restoration to be up on you. I pray for God's glory to be up on you. I pray that God just mend up every broken wound, every hurt, every pain. I'm praying that God just heal your heart and put you back together again. Pray that He allow the spirit of forgiveness to come on you. I rebuke every spirit of unforgiveness. I rebuke bitterness. I rebuke grudges. I rebuke the spirit of anger. And I just lose love on everyone who watches this. I lose peace on everyone who watches this. I lose forgiveness. I lose God's light on you. I just ask that He just saturate with His blood and His presence right now. That you don't have to be hurt. You don't have to walk in unforgiveness. You don't have to hold that stuff in your heart. Like I said, I know it's hard to forgive. You might not want to hang with the person, but still forgive them and say in your heart, even till you forgive them, just I forgive them. You don't have to hang with them. Just forgive them in your heart. But you just know you probably can't go back to that toxic relationship, or you probably know you can't trust them, whatever they did. You know, even if it was something bad they said, maybe it's something they're dealing with that they need to be delivered from. But I pray that whoever watches this video, that you will go and just ask God to search your heart and ask for forgiveness for those who you have unforgiveness towards. And if there's people you can make it right with, try to make it right with them and apologize. If not, ask God just to cleanse your heart. And when you see the people, pray that God have no malice or no hatred or unforgiveness in your heart towards the people. Y'all, I'm going to check out of here because I do have to go to my friends for Valentine's. Y'all have a blessed day. Goodbye.